Okay, this is gonna be a little short, simple. I'm gonna throw this question out to the YouTube community and see what they have to say about this subject, especially since a lot of major websites that deal with movie reviews and in terms of box office revenues and people in general who was concerned about the 3D boom was I wish that dies already. I'm not a big 3D fan, but it's here. I just gotta accept it for what it is. I just wish the tickets were more cheaper. Which lead me to this question. As you all know, the Avengers smash all box office records. They are the highest grossing film of all time that made $200 million. It's a great feat for the film. Not really shocking by anyone. Everybody was waiting to see this movie. Even those who wasn't comic book fans wanted to see this film, and for the most part this movie has gotten a great overwhelming positive review. I believe Rotten Tomatoes is 93%, as well as most of my YouTube reviewers have gotten very high praise. There was some that had some issues with the movie, but they were their opinion, and I respect them for at least being honest and voicing their own opinion on this movie. However, and I was meant to talk about this at my entertainment roundup, but I decided to just leave it off that audio and just bring it out to everyone here. With the way 3Ds are being made, should that count as one box office revenue, or should it have their own separate box office revenue, as well as compared to films that are not in 3D that might not have the same effect in the box office as a 3D movie? And that's largely because 3D films are more expensive. It costs an average of anywhere between $16 to $17 in New York City, and it definitely leaves the question of whether or not the box office should have a separate category for just specific 3D movies, and towards the films who are not in 3D and didn't have an overall box office results. Now, this is not a right or wrong answer to this. Of course, I feel that they should at least split it up, have an unofficial list to see which 3D films are doing well versus the ones that are not 3D, how they're doing well, and then have the overall box office results. But that's just my feeling towards it. Of course, this is not a right or wrong answer, but I do sense that feel that if Avengers would have not been in 3D, would it have made $200 million, or would it have made anywhere roughly between 170, 150 million? It really does depend. I mean, 3D makes a big difference, for better and for worse for some films. Some films don't do well in 3D. If they haven't been in 3D, they probably would have done well in 2D, but apparently it's a crapshoot when you do films in 3D. I'm bringing this out because again, I don't see the end of the rainbow of these 3D films. It looks like they are really going to push it. Disney's going to be pushing it. George Lucas is pushing it. A lot of studios are still trying to make 3D a reliable source of entertainment, whether you agree with it or not. So with that being said, should it be categorized different? So do you have a problem if they do categorize it? If do you think they shouldn't? Please, I'd like to hear from you guys' opinion on that. I'd like to know what you guys think about that, and voice your opinion on the comment section. I'm not looking for a right or wrong answer. God knows I'm not right or wrong. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys to give construction feedback on the matter, because like I said, I am curious of whether or not this film would have done well had it not been in 3D. That's just my feeling on the matter. Great movie, by the way. Loved it. Did a review on it. So don't think I'm bashing the film. I'm just, I'm not. I'm just curious of whether or not, if 3D is going to be around forever, I hope it's not. Should you just at least categorize 3D as a separate entity versus those or not? That's just my opinion. That's just my take on it. I'm leaving it up to you guys. But until then, this is J77 saying take care.